I do love it when cats make mistakes though, because I feel like they never do. And so anytime like they like trip or something, I'm like, what? What's going on with you today? Okay, this is 7.4, and today we're talking about the double angles. 7.4, double angle identities. Identities. Okay. Today is 1/9. All right, so we're going to do 3 formulas today. And no, we're doing double angle and half angle identities, so I guess you can write half angle identities up here too. We're going to derive the double angle identities, but we're not, we're going to derive the double angle identities, but we're not going to derive the half angle identities. So let's do the double angle identities first, and I think it's going to be pretty easy. Okay, so let's say we want to find out the formula for the cosine of 2a. So let's say we knew the angle, the cosine of one angle, but we wanted to know twice that angle, what it would be. Okay, so I'm going to give a prize to somebody who can look at the addition formulas down here on the back of your unit circle and tell me what you think we could use, which one you think we could use to help us find the cosine of 2a. Think about what 2a is the same as.
Cosine A plus B.
It is cosine a plus b, but it would actually be cosine a plus another a, because a plus a is 2a. Do you guys understand that? So this is the same thing as the cosine of a plus a. So I'm just going to use the formula, except for instead of writing cosine b, I'm going to write cosine a, because they're both a's, minus sine a, which is cosine squared a minus sine squared a. And that's the double angle formula for cosine. A little different than that day when we derived it with the circles and stuff. This feels like an easier proof to me. What do you think? Okay. As we go, we're going to be putting these on our unit circle. You should get a prize, Michael. Okay, I'm going to write them right here in the second spot. These are the double angle identities. There's going to be 3 of them. And one of them is going to look like a fraction, so I'm going to make cosine of 2a equals cosine squared a minus sine squared a. All right, another chance for you to win a prize. 2 prizes, actually, for people who want to do it, because after all, let's get on that ceiling, right? So I'm looking for somebody who's willing to take a chance and figure out sine of 2a with me. If you mess up, I'll help you. Do it, Zach.
So is it sine A plus A?
Yep. Keep going.
B sine A.
Well, you got to look at the formula sheet at sine a plus b and make them both a's.
Oh, okay. Like
The formula, this one right here, yeah. but we're making them all A's instead.
So sine A cosine A
Mm-hmm.
minus cosine A sine A.
Okay. No, it's plus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Question, Zach. Sine A, cosine A, is that the same thing as cosine A, sine A? Can you switch the order in which you multiply things?
Yeah.
Sure. So what could I recall this? How can I put them together? There's two of them.
You just sine squared A times cosine.
It's not squared because it's not multiplied. They're added together, so there's just two of them.
Oh, 2 sine.
2 sine A cosine A. And I don't need a 2 in front of cosine A because it's like 2. Imagine that sine A cosine A is the thing. And there's two of those. And that's it. That is the sine of 2A. Now we're going to put that on our unit circle. Go get a prize, Zach. Yeah. Run me out of my motor signs, you guys. I need to make some more after this. All right, who's up next? Tangent of 2A. Bravery, bravery, bravery. Yeah, Michaela, do it. Yep. All right, so tell me what to write. Mm-hmm. Over? Yes. Can you simplify now? 1 tan A plus 1 tan A is 2 tan A on the top. And on the bottom, tan A times tan A is, right. Okay. And then we're putting that one on the unit circle. So that's what your double angle identities section should look like. Now, we also have a half angle identity section, and that one I'm not going to have you prove to me. I'm just going to have you write them down. So these are the half angle identities. We've got the cosine of A divided by 2 equals plus or minus square root 1 plus cosine A on the top divided by 2. And the sine of A divided by 2 is plus or minus, exact same thing, except there's a minus in there. And then on the side, tangent of A divided by 2. One minus cosine A divided by sine A, no square root this time. Stop being so tall, Michael.
Yeah, I will.
You should feel bad about that, yeah.